Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you how to cut this type of a shirt with this neck as shown on the screen, and how it can be able to lap like this one you are seeing. So I welcome you once again to how to cut and sew. We make tutorials on how to cut and sew from the fabric. And if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like and share, turn on your notification so that we'll get you updated each time I upload a new video. Let's go to the lesson. So this is the fabric I'll be using. So it's already unfolded. So I'll be folding in by 5 inches like you have seen on the tutorial. Have you seen? The fabric is unfolded and I have folded 5 inches in again like it is there. So after folding it, I'll be cutting it from, measuring it from the down, because I want to use the up for something, and it has a band at the down side of the dress. So that is my bottom line. Then I will take my full length of the shirt, have you seen, and I will minus the band I will be using there. So the normal length is 31 minus the band plus sewing inches of half inches of both the shoulder and the down. So have you seen? So that is what is left there. I will mark the same shoulder here and I will connect those 2 points. After connecting these 2 points, I will be making sure the thing is in place, and after that I will impute the button allowance of 1 inches. And I will connect that point like that. That is button allowance I'm keeping. Have you seen? I've marked the button allowance. From the button allowance, I will be marking my neck width. The neck width I'm using is 2 3/4 for this measurement. So have you seen? So I will connect those points like that. So have you seen? So after doing that, I will be going down by 3.5 inches. It all depends on how your client wants the V to go down. So have you seen? 3.5 inches like that, and I will connect it round. So after connecting it like this, the next step I will be doing is just to make sure I put my shoulder measurement from that line, that button line, plus half inches sewing allowance. I'll mark the same thing here and I will roll that line. So after rolling the line, I will impute my shoulder slant measurement. So I will impute my shoulder slant measurement, that is 2 1/4, and the armhole depth. So from the shoulder line, I kept it 8.5 because I don't want it to be too free. So have you seen? So from that button line, I will impute the bust. The bust there is 42 plus sewing allowance. That's what I'll be doing. Have you seen? 42 plus sewing allowance. So I'll use the same measurement down here. After imputing it, I will check the measurement of the waist, the shape, I will less it by 1 inches because this shirt is supposed to be free, not the shape is not supposed to come out that much. So you can decide however you want it in your own. So in that armhole curve, I went in by 3/4 of an inch from that line I drew, the shoulder line I drew there, so that the thing will not have any excess there. And I will connect from the neckline to the shoulder slant like this. So after I'm done doing that, I will be cutting out the front bodies of these shirts. So I will notch it like this, have you seen, so that I'll be ironing it from there. If not, you may likely miss where you are supposed to iron or where you are supposed to fold it. I'll cut it like this and remove the front bodies. Then after removing it, I'll be notching it just like I did at the down part of the dress. So I'll be cutting out the back bodies. So make sure I pull out this button allowance like this. So have you seen? You make sure you arrange it well, and the additional fabric here from the back will not be that much. It is 2.5 inches. I extended the back bodies, so I will cut it out and then fold it like this to cut my neck. Remember, so many people don't increase it this much, but I really like the beauty of the back bodies extending more than the front bodies. So have you seen? So then I will measure my shoulder and I will cut out. After cutting it out, I will measure my back, neck. So from there, I will minus half inches for the sewing allowance, and what I have there is 4 3/4. So I will bring out a book like this. I just decided to use this instead of a pattern paper. Have you seen? So this is where my breaking point is 3 inches. So I will measure 1/4 inches away from the neck. So I will connect it to that point like this. Have you seen? So I used a marker. I don't want to touch the fabric so that it will not get stained. Then I will put my back neck measurement. So, and I will mark like this. So after marking it like this, the next thing I'll be doing now is just to go back down like this by 1 inches. Have you seen? And I will connect it perpendicular to the shoulder. Have you seen? So, and I will measure the width of the neck I want to use. So I decided to use 3 inches as my neck width. So I will go in here, watch carefully by 1/4 and connect that line to that point. So then I will remeasure my neck, because doing that it might have increased. To really be sure, have you seen? Then from that place I marked that neck width, I will increase it by 3/4 of an inch. Then I will connect those points. Have you seen? So what I will be doing now is just to mark where I want my notch to be, like that. Have you seen? And how wide I want the front neck to look like. Then I will connect it to that point I marked. Have you seen? So after doing that now, I will be cutting out this point from here like this, where that marker is, and I will follow that neck like this. Have you seen? Remember, it is a pattern I'm drafting. Look at how it looks like. So have you seen? So I will use it to place on my fabric that will be on fold like this. Just watch carefully. Then in placing it, I will be adding extra sewing allowance round the neck, just like this. So if you wish to have all of our tutorials on the suit neck or suit cutting, check on our playlist. Have you seen the neck? Have you seen how it is? Then I will cut the turning. So now I'll be cutting the sleeves. So the sleeve length, sleeve is basic sleeve. So that is that. But before we continue the sewing part, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like and share. For more tutorials, drop the comment down below the comment section. Let's go. So have you seen, from the notches, I have used my iron to fold it to have that middle line there, and I have gummed my hairstay. I don't want it to be free like that. Have you seen? So there are things I added. Have you seen the bias? I will add the bias 3 inches away from that folding there like this to the two sides. So I've added those two pieces. Have you seen? That's the design of it. Then I will be putting my right side to right side of the front and the back bodies like this. Remember, I didn't hold plus that the button space I kept, that 5 inches. So I'll sew it half inches like that. So I'm done joining it. Look at that space I was saying. You don't have to sew it for now. So have you seen? So that's how it looks like. Now the next step is just to take my neck and bring the turning. I gum the two hairstay so that it will be okay for me. I will be sewing it before trimming the excess. I will sew it by 1/4 of an inch straight like this. So after sewing it, look at how it will look like. Have you seen? So I'll be trimming out this place here. You see, I will remove that excess like that. I'll trim it out a little. So have you seen? Then I'll top stitch that turning. Have you seen it? Only the turning. So I'll go to the ironing table and press it. So I've pressed it. Have you seen how it looks like? Inside the facing is the turning is not showing. Then I'll fold it like this. Have you seen? Fold it like this and sew by 1/4, depending on the inches you added after drafting or cutting out the pattern. So look at how it is. I'll pull it over to the right side and press it. So have you seen? So I'll give it a nice press. When I'm done pressing it, I'll trim out the excesses there. So I'll fold it like this and notch the midpoint, because at the back side of this dress I already notched the midpoint of it. So I will arrange these ones like this. That is the collar, that the neck. I will arrange it like this, the two, and I will notch it so that my neck will not be one-sided. I will notch it at the point I really want it to be, that is 1/4. I'll give it a notch there. Then I will take my my collar. Have you seen? And I would hold it at that notch point to that place I notch the midpoint of the back, and I will sew it 1/2 inches. Just watch, this is one of the most important places you shouldn't skip. So gently I will sew it and be guiding it like this. So far as you have watched this tutorial, if you find this helpful, please hit the like button. It will help me and encourage me to keep uploading you with good content. And if there is any question pertaining this, drop it down below the comment section. I'm always there to answer you. If you haven't subscribed, do well as you subscribe. So have you seen that notch? The collar is supposed to come and end at that notch. So have you seen? So look at the collar. So I will finish the same thing at this other point. And after I'm done, have you seen that place need notches for it to really relax? So I'll notch it at that curve point. Have you seen multiple notches? Look at it. That is how it's supposed to look like. Then watch carefully what I will do. I will turn that place, that extension, have you seen, to that notch. Then I will sew 1/2 inches from there to cover the neck inside that collar. I will sew and make sure I follow the first seam I made. This one need carefulness. If you want a nice work, I will gently sew it. But I will not sew it to the very end. I will end somewhere because this dress has an inner back facing. So have you seen where I ended? So look at, let me show you how this collar is supposed to look like. Have you seen? Look at how neat it is. Have you seen it? So that's how it's supposed to look like. Now, before I go further, I'll bring the back facing. This is the back facing. So it will be inside. So I'll place it like this. Have you seen? I'll place it like this and sew there through that 1/2 inches. Watch carefully. What I'm doing there is joining the back facing with that front extension that we kept 5 inches for the button space. So have you seen it? Have you seen? So now after doing that, then I will close that place like this. Sew it like that, and that will be all. And after sewing it like this, I'll make sure I'm not in a hurry doing it. If not, it will not come out well. Remember, we are turning this back facing to the wrong side of this dress. Then I will notch it very well round the neck. So have you seen how it is? That is how it's supposed to be. I will sew it like this to close that point. Look at the final look of this dress and this collar. So thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe. turn on your notification for more updates.